All right, guys, seismic movement this morning in the political world. I'm not talking about Chris Christie. I'm talking about Kamala Harris being second place now in the political betting market odds for the next presidency, skyrocketing above Joe Biden, the incumbent. And most markets see Kamala right now 15 to 25% range, Biden down to like 10%. So people throwing money at politics right now, they're not seeing Biden even running a campaign at this point, let alone winning the presidency in November. So most people envision Kamala Harris versus Trump in November right now, and that is what reality is shaping up to be. I'm going to go over the map here, give my 2 cents on what would be Harris versus Trump on this electoral map here. So we're going to start in Nevada. Now, Harris is from California, and I think that West Coast, I did the same thing with Newsom. I think that West Coast bias gives Harris the win in Nevada, probably like 2 or 3 points there. I know they just elected a GOP governor 2 years ago, but I still think she could drive turnout there, and Democrats could win Nevada. Arizona, kind of the same thing. It's 50-50 right now, polls. Well, Trump leads Biden, but honestly, the thing at this point, throw out all the polls because Trump-Biden is not a thing anymore. All the polling that's been done the last year is meaningless now. You're going to throw it all out. We'll have to redo all the polls and stuff. I think Kamala Harris wins Arizona by like a half percentage point in this scenario. It would be close. I understand the argument for Trump. I think RFK Jr. takes votes away here, though, in Arizona from Trump specifically. Now, that's different like the Midwest, but in Arizona, though, I think RFK gets like 8%. He takes from Trump down here, and Kamala gets like 46% of the vote and wins that state. So Harris gets Arizona's 11 electoral votes, and that brings her to 243. Now, let's go to Georgia because Biden won Georgia in 2020. And obviously the question here is, can Harris turn the black vote out and get those same numbers again in 24? Honestly, I highly doubt it. I think the margins would be significant, but the turnout wouldn't be as good as it was in 2020. I think Trump wins Georgia probably by 1.5 to 2 points. He's polling so well right now against Biden. And, Kamala's kind of behind Biden in some polls, kind of lagging like a point or two behind him. Especially in the approval rating, she's much lower, but that doesn't really equate to like voting. So here we are, kind of a dead heat right now going to the Midwest, and we'll start in Wisconsin. Now Trump is polling 50-50 there with Biden right now. Can Harris sustain the energy in the Rust Belt in Wisconsin? I think no. I think Trump wins Wisconsin narrowly here, probably by maybe just under a percentage points. It'd be close, but that brings Trump to 261. On to Michigan. Now, I kind of see Kamala Harris as a Gretchen Whitmer type, and she did pretty well there in the governor's race. I think Harris actually wins Michigan by like 20,000 votes. It'd be extremely close, but she just narrowly gets Michigan, and there are 15 electoral votes. So it comes down to Pennsylvania. That's the last state. So the winner of Pennsylvania wins the presidency. It becomes the 47th president. Now Trump is polling well there against Biden. And can Kamala Harris do well in the Rust Belt, especially a state like Pennsylvania, who's kind of turning towards the GOP right now? You see the voter registration. It's kind of trending to the right a little bit. And can she turn out voters in Philly? Honestly, I don't see it for her. I see Trump holding on to Pennsylvania here like 2016 against Hillary, and he'd win it probably by like 1.2, 1.5 percentage points. And Trump wins the presidency, with 280 electoral votes. So kind of a close race here, honestly, down to just one state, like 50,000 votes or whatever. But it's going to be interesting to see the next 4 months, especially who Harris chooses as her VP. Could we see a Harris Buttigieg, a Harris Oprah Winfrey ticket maybe? Probably not Harris Michelle Obama. Although, can you be vice president for 12 years? I don't know, honestly. Is that a thing? I don't know. It could be like Harris and take someone out of the Senate maybe. Someone from Georgia, like Warnock. I don't know, guys. We'll see. It's so fascinating to see what's happening right now in the political world. It's kind of chaotic right now. The betting markets every day are just wild. Trump is like 60% right now. But you're seeing like Newsom, and then Harris takes second. And then like some of the other governors of Democrat states. It's so wild right now. But guys, that's this update for July 3rd. Tomorrow's the 4th of July, so have a good holiday if you're celebrating tomorrow. And I'll be taking a day off of video making tomorrow. So guys, Thanks for all the support. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.